welcome back to my channel. This is Janet, and I am again today going to try something brand new. I am not a very crafty person. It's not in my wheelhouse at all, but I found this at Christmas time and I used it as my centerpiece on my table, and I just loved it so much. I like the size, I like the style, and so I decided I would take out all of the greenery and the pine cones and all of that kind of stuff and see what I could do to bring it into kind of a winter into spring transitional piece, and that way I can keep it on my table. So I have lots of little florals here that I'm going to use, and I've already pre-cut them because you do not want to see my struggle with that. But I've already trimmed them down. I've got my glue gun going. It's heating up, and let's see where this takes me. Again, I am not a crafty person, but I figure if it's something that I like, really that's all that matters. And I thought it would kind of be a fun video to make, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. So let's get started. I will try to focus in a little bit more so you're not seeing so much of me, but you're seeing the florals. And I don't know if I'm really going to use a lot of hot glue. I know when I get to the bow making, which again, this is a first, but we'll see how it goes, right? I mean, how bad could it be? So you guys stick with me. I'll get you repositioned over here so you can actually see a close-up of what I'm working on. Well, I hope that is going to give you all a view of what I'm actually doing here. And maybe throughout I'll try to reposition the camera a little bit. So I am just going to start out. I bought mostly flowers that are cream color and white, and I'm going to add a few that have some of these spring colors in them. In my garden right now, most of the plants that I see that are blooming are like my daisy types, and they're out blooming out in the yard. But most of my plants in my yard, I will be honest, I love red and yellow. Those are my two absolute favorite colors. And so most of the plants in my yard that are blooming in reds and yellows. So I'm just going to put things, try to give a little height here and there. I don't want this to be real tall. I want it to just kind of be just a bit soft and pretty. So we'll see how it goes. And I don't know, how about you guys? How many of you actually do crafting projects, and how did you start out doing them? Did you take a class someplace? Because maybe that's what I need to go and do, is take a couple of classes and learn how to do some of this. I really enjoy the look of everything, but I always end up second guessing myself and thinking that maybe I should have put this one here and not put that one there. So I am just going back in through some of the holes that were already in this piece that I pulled some of the other items out of. And actually it seems to be settling really nicely here. I really love these daisy flowers, but I'm thinking I need to fill in with a little bit more color here. So I think if I can get some of these bigger pieces in there. I don't want it to be overcrowded, but I also want to have enough in here that you can still see the little candle holders. And any suggestions anyone would love to post for me down below, I will take heed in that and learn from it, and perhaps in the future I can do more projects and feel really good about them. Oh, that's pretty. These ones are really pretty. They're kind of delicate. And I don't think I am going to need my hot glue except for the when I put the bows on, because this is actually piecing together a little better than I was anticipating. And I'm liking where it's going. Okay. I think I'm getting some of the fullness, but the daintiness that I was looking for. This one needs to come over here. I should put my glasses on so I can see. Oh, that's a world of difference. Yes. That made a lot of sense. Now, I have these long green leaves that came off of these really pretty delicate flowers, but they were way down below, and I'm wondering, I think they'd be kind of pretty in here. I just don't know if they'd look out of place, and they are actually, I will have to hot glue them for sure. They are something that will not just let me just put them in and forget about them. So, okay, I'm going to switch this around so I can see the other side, because I'm actually only working on one side here. And I actually am kind of in love with this. I think we're going to pop you right in there. This is looking pretty much how I was hoping it would. I will fill in here. This needs a little height right here. Okay, let's see if we can do this. I cut all the little spikes off earlier, but what is, oh, there's leaves in the way. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. So, I'm going to go ahead and attempt bow making. So let me push this out of the way real quick and see what I can get done with making a bow. Okay, I have watched several, and I mean many videos on how to make bows, and believe me, I don't know that this is going to be right or not, but I'm going to try it. So I'm just folding it over. I'm going to fold it over 4 times because I want it to be kind of a fluffy bow. And then I think one of the gals that I watch puts a little notch on each side of her ribbon, and then she uses a pipe cleaner, but I've got some jute twine here, so let's see if that'll work. And see if I can fluff these, get them pulled apart a little bit. There we go. Y'all make this look really easy. You all make it just look so simple. Okay, so here's the simple bow I did with just a little bit of lace and some jute. And then, what do y'all think? Lay this across the top. So I'm going to try this, okay? Let's see if it works. Okay, so I guess the first thing to do is put this back in front of y'all so you can see. Okay, let's see. And I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue here. I want it to stay, so I think I'll put it right there. There was a big Christmas bow here that I took off, so hopefully that'll be good. And then I'm going to put some more. I mean, I don't think this is too bad for my very first ever attempt. Get that in there. Okay, now I have one last little, oh no, oh dear. Not to worry, I'll just hold it on for a little bit longer. And if it's not meant to be like this, then I'll figure out another option. Okay, fingers crossed. Let's see. I also have these absolutely adorable little flowers. I think I'm going to try to put it right there in the center. Look how precious this is. It's got my signature pearl. Pearls are my absolute favorite. Would you call that a jewel? I would call it a jewel. It's also my birthstone. So, hence denim and pearls, because it's my, okay, so this one doesn't want to stay. Let's see if I can just make it with this. But because I wear denim just about every single day of my entire life, and pearls are my favorite, and I've been known to wear denim and pearls together, that is how I came up with my channel name. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take y'all off. Let's get my candles lit and see how this came out. I'll set it up on my buffet and see what we have. Okay, so here it is all put together, and I'm actually super stoked about this because this is my absolute first time that I have ever done a flower arranging, and definitely my first time ever doing bow making. And I think it turned out exactly how I wanted it to. It is it has enough springtime look to it that I can keep it up for a little while, and I think it actually turned out better than I thought it was going to. So guys, thanks so much for tuning in, and you know, I really hope this inspires you to do something in your own home that you've never done before, because this turned out to be quite fun for me, and I really hope that you guys enjoy the video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate the support from everyone. And I guess I'm supposed to say, and ring that bell. So I'm still new at this, guys, and sorry for the shaky hand, but I really do hope y'all enjoy this, and I'll be providing more videos of new things to Janet, and much more cooking, organizing, cleaning, and just the life of Janet. So have a great day. Be blessed.